Now, the United States and Iran appear to be trapped in a relentless cycle of military escalation and retaliation. 10 consecutive nights of heavy American bombardment has completely failed in breaking Iran's stranglehold on the vital Strait of Hormuz. Iran has met force with force every single time, aggressively targeting American strategic assets across the Gulf region. In the latest, the IRGC has now released a fresh video in which it claims to show missiles and drones being launched towards American bases in the Gulf. Iran says that it has carried out retaliatory attacks against 3 American military bases in Kuwait and also an American military site in Jordan. But Jordan claims that its forces managed to intercept and also destroy about 5 of the Iranian drones. Now, Kuwait is one of the world's hottest nations. It is now cutting its use of air conditioning at the height of summer, as Iranian strikes on power plants have turned power rationing into a national priority. The Kuwaiti authorities have now called on the public to consume less energy so that they can now maintain round-the-clock electricity, as the power grid has come under Iranian attack after the Americans started attacking Iran's critical infrastructure, including desalination plants and also power grids as well. Iran has now urged its residents to cut down on the usage of air conditioners amidst these American attacks. This fierce Iranian retaliation has also claimed the lives of 3 U.S. service members since this past Friday. President Trump has vowed that Iran will be forced to pay very dearly for the killing of each of the American soldiers. Now, this escalating rhetoric now threatens to drag the United States much deeper into an outright war. The U.S. Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, will appear before the lawmakers in the Congress today for the first time since the escalation of the U.S.-Iran war. The Pentagon has said that nearly about 100 U.S. service members have suffered some level of injury since the 7th of July. Now, recent reports suggest that President Trump is now poised to make a definitive decision on future course of this war. Now, the immediate choices are launching another massive joint military campaign with Israel to force Tehran's total capitulation, or pursuing another temporary ceasefire that will be aimed at reopening the blocked Strait of Hormuz. Now, according to a report that appeared in Axios, international mediators have just presented both sides with a formal proposal for a 10-day ceasefire plan. The new ceasefire proposal will instantly halt the fighting, reopen crucial shipping lanes through the Strait of Hormuz, and also grant Washington and Tehran the necessary room to salvage their collapsing memorandum of understanding. And this will allow the US and Iran to negotiate a longer-term arrangement governing passage through the strait.
Mediators are working to prevent escalation of tensions. On the other hand, Iran is also relentlessly striving to stop the U.S. wrongdoings. As the Iranian armed forces retaliate with overwhelming force, crushing the U.S. aggression, various proposals put forward by the mediators have also been communicated to Iran.
همزمان که نیروهای مسلح ما با قوت و قدرت
But any such deal may mean conceding to some of Iran's red lines. The Axios report, citing a regional source, said that one of the options under consideration is to allow Iran to collect a reasonable service fee for maritime security, environmental protection and other services. And the sources have said that while the Iranians can't dictate the terms, they can't be ignored either. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.